Alright, welcome everybody to another DB&J Let's Play. And
You
today
skipped
we're
the
doing
intro.
Psychonauts. What?
The logo startup, you skipped it.
It's because the way I had to record this, I had to alt-tab back and forth, and that was the closest I got. And so... Anyway, this is a 3D platformer for those of you who don't know. It bounces around the idea of like going into people's minds and like basically traversing what they see in like their brain. And it's usually made up of like their memories and stuff like that. It's a really cool idea.
It is the ultimate battlefield.
Okay, so
I've never played this game before, so I have no impression of it yet.
so personally, for years I've been hearing it's like one of the best 3D platformers out there, and you like have to play it. And like, you know, if you watch my channel, you probably know I kind of like 3D platformers. I like exclusively review those. So like jumping in, I was excited to play it. When I actually did, I thought it was good, but like nothing amazing. Like I'd still say like what I believe to be the best 3D platformers like Spyro, Banjo, Mario are better than this by a lot. Like, it's good, but it's just not that good.
I'll definitely be interested to hear about what you think of it. But,
Honestly, I couldn't really go into too much detail. I'm only a couple hours in. It's just really not clicking with me too much. I mean, I think the main reason is I don't like the camp hub world a lot because like it's so big and a lot of things look similar because you know it's a campground. Things are gonna look similar.
That's weird because a lot of people who like this game actually say that they like the whole world.
Really? I wasn't really into it.
Well, because there's a lot of secrets to find in the hub world, and if you actually go back to this intro scene, actually, you can actually repeat the same scene that he is doing. You know, the speech.
Okay. Okay, well, I found that you can actually find this area. It's just that I thought a lot of things are a little too samey, and like again, it's a big hub, so.
I do understand that aspect of it, yeah. But there is like a lot of hidden stuff and stuff.
I know, but like that doesn't, you know, that doesn't get rid of my problem with it. It's a nice thing, but I don't know. It's just... Anyway, I know this game is loved on the internet, so I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for having like, you know, middle of the road opinions in this game. Though I guess I should say I'm only like 2 hours in, so I guess I can't have like full opinions. It's just not like clicking with me too much so far.
Anyway, I noticed one thing you did say to me when you were playing this is that you didn't like the art style. I, for one, actually love this game art style.
I don't. Okay, so here's the thing. It's ugly, but it's ugly in like an intentional way that I'm sure a lot of people find charming. I get that. Like, I like South Park. I like that art style, even though it's like animated in a really crude, cheap way. But there's a charm to it. This, I just don't like. It might be the PS2 graphics, like, making it too ugly. I don't know. Maybe my opinion will change if I play Psychonauts 2 whenever that comes out. But as of now, I don't like it.
Well, this is the PC version.
I know, but it's still PS2 graphics.
This game was actually really touted on the original Xbox, if anything.
It's still You know what I mean when I say PS2 graphics?
Yes, I know what you mean, but I was just pointing that out.
Okay, alright, fine.
But once you get into the actual game, I think it looks better.
I actually kind of disagree. That's when I like got like the most looks. Like there's that one like kid with like his gums sticking out. He's that big redhead, and like you get a close-up view of him in like quite a few of the cutscenes within the actual game, and that's when I like. That's when I was grossed out the most, I guess.
I don't know.
It's the character models. Yeah, I see.
Feel like I have to explain myself too. Sorry.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Like, there's a charm to it. I just don't like it. It's a very, very subjective thing. Oh, we haven't talked about the voice acting. If you like, Dylan told me before I played this game that if you watch Nickelodeon cartoons from like the early 2000s, you're gonna recognize a lot of the voices. I completely forgot he told me that, but when I played the game, I kept on thinking, I've heard every one of these voices like thousands of times.
Your mother is afraid
Like
It also helps that the main character is voiced by Invader Zim, which I absolutely love that, by the way.
yeah, I was just about to say that, like, that Zim, and every other voice I can't really recognize, I just know I've heard it.
Show them all. Back home, your powers make you a loner.
Also, I thought the opening cutscenes take way too long. It's like 10 minutes, I think.
But in this
Really?
It's 5 minutes.
Really? It felt way longer than that for me.
dojo,
I think.
they make
Five?
you.
It might be 10 minutes.
We're in the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
I was gonna say.
never
Yeah, I was gonna
mind.
say we're in the 5 minute mark, and I know for a fact it's longer than this. Like, this isn't the last cutscene. There's another one after this.
Now, darling, you can stay
Yes,
here
I
for
do
a few
agree. It
days
does have a
until
long
your
intro,
parents come
but
back.
I seem to have
We can't
liked
let you
games that have long
participate in
intros
any
apparently,
paranormal
because I like
training
Twilight Princess in
without
this
your
game,
parents'
so
consent.
I
Yeah,
guess
but,
I'm
like-
not someone to talk to about good game opinions.
I mean, okay,
There's so
I'm gonna get so much hate. I'm gonna get so much hate if like our channel ever blows up and people watch this video.
There, I was just
But
like you were.
like I'm sure a lot of people like the opening cutscene because like this feels like a cartoon and people think this game is funny. I don't. It didn't really make me laugh. I got like one chuckle so far, and I'm 2 hours in.
Be something. They make a difference.
Again, I just can't get into this game. It's fine. I like it, but I just don't see it as, you know, one of the best platformers at all. Not even close.
What they don't expect is Raz.
I mean,
yeah.
Psychonauts.
I'll at
I do
least
like a hat in time a lot, and that's probably my
Yeah.
favorite 3D platformer.
No. Do you do that?
I will say this game does control really well. I know this isn't the most relevant thing right now because we're still in cutscenes, but
Yeah.
it does control really well. My only issue is the double jump is a little delayed. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like delayed in that it takes like a second for his name is Raz, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's not like it's delayed where it takes like a second for Raz to respawn. It's more like it takes a second for the double jump to really take effect. Like it's kind of like I guess Mewtwo's double jump in Smash.
Also, one thing if you notice, Modelo is completely static in that part of the cutscene. Like, she literally has a blank stare and everything.
I wasn't paying attention. Was that because she's on the side of the screen and this is a 4x4?
She's actually in the center of the screen,
Oh,
which is why I think it's
okay.
an odd reason why they did that.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, this game was originally a 4x3, but if you play it in Steam, it allows for widescreen except the HUD elements and cutscenes are stretched unless you install a mod. But in that case, we'll see. Jacob, you haven't said anything. I just realized that.
I know, you guys have been talking about it so much.
I'm sorry. I just have a hard time.
I
Like
do have a lot to say about this game.
I was gonna
Like-
say, I'll let you guys unload.
I don't feel like I do because I'm just like most of what I'm talking about is just why this game didn't click with me. But when I'm done with that, I guess I'm done.
When you say, like, this, I mean, it sounds like a solid game at least, but like,
It is,
is it kind of like style over substance per se, kind of like a Conquer, where people remember it more for its charm
I'd
than
say
the
to a
actual
lesser.
platforming?
I'd say to a lesser extent. Conquer is a straight up bad game in a lot of points, but people overlook it because it's really funny. I wouldn't, at least from what I played so far, the game has never been anywhere close to bad. It just hasn't been anything special for me, at least. Like I played,
Still a solid game underneath.
like every mechanic in this game is something I've experienced in like every other platformer, if that makes sense.
But you'll definitely see when we get later into the game. I'll point it out when we get there. But there's a certain chapter in this game where it just kind of you can tell like they were trying to like think of stuff to do near the end. It kind of feels like it drags, especially when you get to the stage world. Yeah, we'll get there. But it's like a stage play idea, and it's a little bit of an annoying bit. I haven't even recorded it yet because I'm like dreading doing the Asylum chapter. But the beginning of the Asylum chapter, it sucks too because the beginning of the Asylum chapter, it starts off great. You go through Lungfishopolis, and then you do the Milkman conspiracy, which that chapter's really funny. I think the humor shines there once you get there. But it's like you said, where style over substance though. Like near the end of the game, it feels like they're really risking with style over substance in the game. They're like if
Yeah,
you're
well,
not like
I'm sorry.
ideas in this game,
I'm
the
sorry,
psychology and everything behind it, you probably won't like it.
Okay, I wanted to point out there, the NPCs were just like spawning in on the right.
Yeah, I saw
Again,
that.
4x3 game, but like it just bothers me.
Yeah.
So, is this the hub world you guys are talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are arrowheads. You collect them to buy things at the size store, it's called. But you can buy like this thing called the cobweb duster, and you'll find out later what that does. It basically unlocks like little like hidden goodies in the stages and stuff when you buy it. But it kind of requires this other item you have to buy, which is like 50 arrowheads, which is an arrowhead finder. You know, kind of counterintuitive, I know, but if you get that, you can get like, I think it's like either 10 to 30 arrowheads at a time per pickup. So it makes it like way faster to collect arrowheads.
If I remember
The other
right,
thing I collected was side cards, and those help you level up. You have to have 9 of them, and if you get a side core from the store, or if you just find a marker laying around, you can make a full side core, and you'll get a level up for that.
if I remember right, the arrowhead finder was like one of the last things I got before I stopped. I will continue this game because like I want to play through this game before we finish this commentary because I don't want to like my first experience with any part of this game be through this, but we'll see if I can actually do that.
Also, the Levitators. I love that band name, by the way. Apparently, they only play graduation ceremonies or promotional seminars.
This game almost has Banjo-Kazooie text boxes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Almost.
But, yeah, so this part's just gonna kind of be like cutscene stuff, like Brendan said. I'm kind of just letting all the camp dialogue and stuff kind of show you what the characters are like, pretty much. But, I don't even remember these characters' names, but they're like in a band together. Like, that's the thing, too, is like all these side characters, you won't really remember their names, but they all have like certain characteristics, and you'll be like, oh, it's those two, or oh, it's that guy, you know.
I mean,
It's actually one thing I like.
it probably helped if they like the little name ID or something next to the character when they're talking.
Right.
I honestly didn't realize they had names.
Yeah, they do. I love this one, too. He's so funny. Positive, giant hairless bear. Oop.
Or is much smaller.
Okay, does he have like an actual beehive on his head, or is that a hat?
I was just thinking that.
I think it's supposed to be a hat.
It's a. I'm just gonna say it's a beehive.
It's a beehive.
Okay, yeah. We'll go with beehive.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is kind of annoying. For some reason, all the traverse in this has rail grinding. I found like no reason to ever do it, so I just occasionally get caught on it.
Yeah, I don't even know why it lets you grind in there. Also, so this is one of the characters. His name's Dogen. He wears a metal cap, as you all may notice, and there's a reason for that. Like he just said, because he can make people's heads explode, and that's his character trait.
Jeez.
And he's saying that these squirrels are lying to him, so you can tell he's not, all there. He's not. But it's really funny because once you walk away, you turn around, no squirrels. He's like, I didn't do it. Shrug it off.
He's just like, whatever.
You know, that joke didn't work for me because I actually killed the squirrels myself.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah,
like,
and then all the squirrels.
like you can kill the squirrels yourself, so like I didn't even know there was a joke there. I was actually kind of confused about that cutscene.
Like, oh, did I break the cutscene or something?
I assumed he was doing something with the squirrels. I just didn't know what.
Yeah. But I will tell you, one of the main things I love about this game is all the collectibles actually go towards you leveling up. So like, there's actually a reason for all of them existing, pretty much.
I will say I really like how this game has Mario's Sunshine tightroping stuff, because like this Sunshine and Hat in Time are like the only platformers I know of that do it, and I don't know why, because it's like it's consistently a really fun mechanic.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just really hard to pull off, right? To be honest.
Yeah, but like, you think some other platformers would have done it? I guess you can say 3D Land kind of did it, but I wouldn't count that.
Yeah. I was gonna say platformers are maybe a little more floaty or have that course correction mechanic like Flood.
Yeah.
Or a double
What's
jump it. Yeah, that kid. I hate that kid.
Yeah, that's Bobby Zilch. And you're supposed to hate him.
No, I don't even hate him because he's a bully. I just hate the way he looks. Like, that design is exactly why I don't like this art style.
He's supposed to be a circus freak.
I know, but like,
well,
no
I
one
like
looks.
it because you can kind of tell what he's supposed to be from like one look.
But no one looks too far off from him though.
Okay, I did not mean to say it like that. That sounded way wrong, and I should.
Okay, yeah, okay. My thing is, like, yeah, he's the ugliest, but like, honestly, everyone's kind of ugly, so I wouldn't even say you can tell that's what he's about because he blends in. Everyone is ugly. I'm sorry, I don't like this art style.
I'm indifferent. It's whatever. You could tell I have a very strong opinion of this game.
Well, I like it because it's like Tim Burton, pretty much, is what the art style's kind of supposed to emanate, I think. Either like Danny Elfman stuff.
Honestly, I think Tim Burton looks way better. Like, I'm just like thinking of like the movies in my head, and like I actually do see the charm with the movies. I don't with this. I'm sorry. I know others.
I don't know what to say.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like I get it. This is a very, very subjective thing. It's just kind of hard to describe. Like, if you were to describe why you like a certain food to someone that they don't, like, I used to know someone that didn't like spaghetti. How do I describe him why he's wrong? He is, but like, how do you describe that?
Alright, and so this is the whole idea for going into the world, by the way, is you get pulled into their mind, and that is basically the stage entrance. So, yeah. In the next part, we shall be starting stage 1.
Is this safe?
Probably not.
Well, it's only like his like mind going inside of his mind, so like theoretically he should be fine, unless he can get brain damage. Can you get brain damage?
Kind of pull an exception. Yeah.
Anyway.
Bye.
Next
Bye.
part.